In the vast and varied tapestry of life on our planet, there are creatures that command our attention, that inspire awe through their sheer scale and presence. Among them, the birds, masters of the sky, but some have traded the heavens for a dominion on land, evolving into giants of their kind. Today, we're counting down the 10 biggest birds in the world. These are the titans of the avian kingdom, a breathtaking assembly of feather and bone that push the very limits of what we imagine a bird can be. Our journey will take us across continents, from sun-scorched savannas to the frozen heart of Antarctica. We will be ranking these magnificent creatures by a combination of their size, their weight, and in some cases, their astonishing wingspan. Each one is a marvel of evolution, a survivor with a unique story etched into its very being. They are not just large, they are living monuments to nature's ingenuity and power, a testament to millions of years of adaptation and survival. As we embark on this exploration, I invite you to wonder, to speculate. Which of these feathered giants will claim the top spot? The answer might surprise you, for in the world of nature, size is not just about dominance, but about a delicate and intricate balance with the environment. So, let us begin our countdown and meet these extraordinary animals. Can you guess which bird is number one? Join me as we delve into the world of avian giants. Our countdown begins in the sub-Antarctic, on windswept islands of rock and tussock grass. Here, amidst the clamor of a vast colony, stands our 10th contender, the king penguin. Second only to its imperial cousin in size, this is a bird of remarkable beauty and resilience. Standing nearly a meter tall, their sleek waterproof feathers shimmer, a tuxedo of slate gray and white, accented by the most brilliant gold and orange teardrop markings on its head and chest. This vibrant color is not mere decoration. It is a signal of health and vitality, crucial for attracting a mate in these crowded competitive gatherings. They are, of course, flightless, but in the frigid Southern Ocean, they find their true element. With powerful flippers, they transform into streamlined torpedoes, pursuing fish, squid, and krill with astonishing agility. They can dive to depths of over 300 meters, holding their breath for several minutes at a time. This mastery of the aquatic world is what sustains them, allowing them to build the necessary fat reserves to survive the harsh realities of their environment and the demanding process of raising a chick. The breeding cycle of the king penguin is one of the longest and most arduous in the avian world. It is a marathon of endurance. A single egg is laid and then incubated on the parent's feet, tucked under a warm fold of skin. The parents take turns, one fasting on land while the other forages at sea, a journey that can last for weeks. This shared responsibility is a testament to the strong pair bonds they form, a necessary strategy to ensure their single offspring survives. The chicks, when they hatch, are small and vulnerable, covered in a thick brown downy fluff that gives them a comical, woolly appearance. They look so different from their parents that early explorers once thought they were a separate species, the woolly penguin. These chicks huddle together in large groups called creches for warmth and protection, while both parents are forced to go to sea to find enough food for their growing appetites. This period is fraught with peril. Predatory skuas and giant petrels patrol the skies, looking for any moment of weakness or inattention. The parents must run a gauntlet of leopard seals and orcas in the water. Life here is a constant struggle, a delicate balance between providing for the young and preserving one's own life. The survival of the colony depends on the success of these individual perilous journeys. And so, the king penguin, with its regal bearing and astonishing endurance, rightfully earns its place on our list. It is a symbol of survival in one of the planet's most unforgiving environments. A bird that has mastered both land and sea, not through flight, but through a profound and ancient adaptation to the cold. Its striking appearance and complex social life make it a truly captivating giant of the bird world. We journey now deeper into the Antarctic, to the harshest environment on Earth, the home of our ninth and largest penguin, the emperor. Standing over a meter tall and weighing up to 45 kilograms, the emperor is a true giant, a titan built to withstand conditions that would be fatal to almost any other warm-blooded creature. Their sheer size is a crucial adaptation, a larger body being more efficient at retaining heat in the brutal cold of the Antarctic winter. Their life story is one of the most extreme and inspiring in the natural world. Unlike any other bird, they breed during the depths of the Antarctic winter. As the sun disappears for months on end and temperatures plummet to -60 degrees Celsius, the males gather in vast colonies on the sea ice. Each one will incubate a single precious egg on his feet, balancing it carefully, for to let it touch the ice for even a moment would mean certain death for the embryo within. For 2 long, dark months the males huddle together for warmth, shuffling in a slow, continuous rotation so that each gets a turn in the protected, warmer center of the group. They do not eat. They simply stand, enduring blizzards and unimaginable cold, losing nearly half their body weight in the process. It is an act of paternal devotion without parallel, a silent, stoic vigil against the elements, driven by the singular instinct to protect the next generation. Meanwhile, the females have undertaken a long and perilous journey back to the open ocean to feed. They must build up their strength and reserves to be able to feed the chick on their return. Their timing is critical. They must return to the colony just as the eggs are due to hatch, navigating by an internal compass across a vast, featureless landscape of ice to find their specific mate among thousands, guided only by his unique call. When the chick hatches, the father provides its first meal, a special secretion from his esophagus, until the mother returns. The parents then take turns, one guarding the chick from the food and predators like giant petrels, while the other makes the long trek to the sea to hunt. As the chicks grow, they form creches, just like their king-haven cousins, huddling together for warmth while their parents forage. The emperor penguin is more than just a large bird. It is a symbol of ultimate endurance. Its entire existence is a testament to the power of cooperation and the strength of parental bonds in the face of overwhelming adversity. To survive, let alone breathe, in the heart of the Antarctic winter is one of nature's greatest achievements. This magnificent bird, the true emperor of the ice, has undeniably earned its place among the world's biggest birds. Leaving the frozen south, our journey takes us to the open plains and grasslands of South America. Here we find our eighth contender, the Lesser Rhea, also known as Darwin's Rhea. While smaller than its greater cousin, it is by no means a small bird. Standing up to a meter tall, it is a formidable presence on the high-altitude plateaus of the Altiplano and the windswept steppes of Patagonia. Its mottled brown and white plumage provides excellent camouflage in the scrubby, arid landscapes it calls home. Like all retites, the group of large, flightless birds that includes ostriches and emus, the Lesser Rhea is built for running. Long, powerful legs propel it across the open terrain at great speeds, allowing it to escape predators such as pumas. Its large eyes, positioned high on its head, provide a wide field of vision, an early warning system in a land with few places to hide. It is a creature perfectly in tune with its vast, open environment. The social structure and breeding habits of the Rhea are fascinating. They are polygamous, with males competing for the right to mate with a group of females. Once a dominant male has established his territory, he will build a simple nest on the ground. Several females will then lay their eggs in this single, communal nest. It is a cooperative strategy that can result in a nest holding dozens of large, cream-colored eggs. Once the eggs are laid, the female's role is complete. It is the male who takes on all parental duties. He alone incubates the eggs, a task that can last for more than a month. He sits patiently, guarding his future offspring with fierce determination. He will aggressively defend the nest against any perceived threat, hissing and kicking with his powerful legs. This dedication is a remarkable example of paternal care in the animal kingdom. After the chicks hatch, they are mobile almost immediately, able to run and forage alongside their father. The male continues his role as protector, leading his brood across the plains, teaching them how to find food, insects, lizards, and plants, and watching over them vigilantly. He will remain with his young for several months, a devoted single father guiding them through the vulnerable first stages of life. The Lesser Rhea is a bird of stark and beautiful landscape. Its survival is a story of speed, vigilance, and an unusual system of shared parenting. Though overshadowed by its larger relatives, its unique adaptations and compelling life cycle make it a true giant in its own right, a worthy occupant of the number 8 position on our list of the world's biggest birds. Its size, speed, and unique breeding behavior make it a dominant force in its ecosystem. It is a bird that has successfully combined a communal approach to egg-laying with the dedicated, singular care of a devoted father, a strategy that has allowed it to thrive across a vast range. This impressive bird more than earns its spot as the seventh largest in the world. We now travel across the Pacific Ocean to the dense mountainous rainforests of New Guinea. Here, hidden in the shadows of the forest floor, lives the smallest and most elusive of its kind, our sixth largest bird, the dwarf cassowary. Dwarf is, of course, a relative term. Standing around 1.3 meters tall, it is still a very large bird, larger than almost any other bird on the planet, but it is a more compact and slender version of its formidable cousins. Its appearance is just as striking. It possesses the same glossy black plumage and the same prehistoric look, but its casque, the helmet-like crest on its head, is smaller and more triangular. Its neck and head lack the vibrant blues and reds of its relatives, instead displaying more subtle shades of blue, and sometimes patches of orange or red. It is a creature perfectly adapted for moving through the thick, tangled undergrowth of its high-altitude home, often living at elevations above 3,000 meters. Like all cassowaries, the dwarf cassowary is a solitary and shy animal. Sightings are rare, and much of its life remains a mystery to science. It is known to be a frugivore, a fruit eater, playing a vital role in its ecosystem as a seed disperser. It swallows fruit whole, and as it travels through the forest, it deposits the seeds in its droppings, often far from the parent tree. Many plant species in these forests depend entirely on the cassowary for their propagation. Despite its smaller stature, it is no less dangerous than its larger relatives. It is equipped with the same weapon, a dagger-like claw, up to 10 centimeters long, on the inner toe of each powerful three-toed foot. When threatened, it will leap and kick with astonishing force and precision. This formidable defense mechanism means that even the smallest cassowary commands respect from all other inhabitants of the forest, including humans. The breeding habits are thought to be similar to other cassowaries, following the same pattern we have seen in the rheas. The female is the larger and more dominant of the sexes. After she lays her clutch of 3 to 5 large green eggs in a simple nest on the forest floor, her involvement ends. It is the smaller male who is left with the entire responsibility of incubating the eggs and raising the chicks. For around 50 days, the male sits on the nest, and then for the next 9 months, he will protect and guide his striped young through the perilous forest. He teaches them how to forage for fallen fruit, fungi, and small invertebrates. This long period of paternal care is crucial for the survival of the young in such a challenging environment. The dwarf cassowary, a secretive giant of the mountain forests, is a vital, powerful, and utterly fascinating bird. Remaining in the lush tropical rainforests, we travel to the northern part of New Guinea and its surrounding islands to meet our number 5, the Northern Cassowary. Also known as the single-wattled cassowary, this bird is a step up in size and flamboyance from its dwarf cousin. Standing up to 1.5 meters tall, it is a truly impressive and intimidating creature, a living relic from a prehistoric age. Its body is covered in coarse, black hair-like feathers, but it is the head and neck that capture the imagination. The skin on its neck is a canvas of brilliant color, vibrant shades of blue, orange, and yellow, along with a single dangling wattle, create a display that is both beautiful and startling. The exact coloration can vary from one individual to another, a unique signature in the dim light of the forest. Atop its head sits the casque, a prominent, horny crest that is thought to help it push through dense vegetation and may also act as a resonator to amplify its deep, booming calls. The Northern Cassowary is a solitary wanderer of the lowland rainforests and swamps. It spends its days foraging on the forest floor, its diet consisting almost entirely of fruit. It is a keystone species, a rainforest gardener. By consuming hundreds of different types of fruit and dispersing their seeds over vast distances, it plays an indispensable role in maintaining the health and diversity of the forest. Without the cassowary, the very structure of these ancient forests would change. This bird carries the same fearsome reputation as all cassowaries. Its powerful legs and lethal inner claw make it one of the most dangerous birds in the world. It is fiercely territorial and will not hesitate to attack if it feels threatened or cornered. The deep rumbling sound it produces, the lowest known call of any bird, serves as a warning. a ghostly vibration that travels through the forest floor, announcing its presence and advising others to keep their distance. The roles of the sexes are, once again, reversed. The female is larger, more brightly colored, and more aggressive. She will mate with a male, and lay her clutch of large, pale green eggs, and then depart, sometimes to find another male to mate with. The male is left to perform all the duties of incubation and parenting, a lonely vigil that lasts for nearly 2 months. After the chicks hatch, looking like striped humbugs, they follow their father devotedly. He protects them with unwavering ferocity and teaches them the secrets of survival in the complex rainforest ecosystem. This extended period of paternal care, lasting for the better part of a year, is essential for passing on the knowledge needed to thrive. The Northern Cassowary is a spectacular, vital, and dangerous giant, a true king of the New Guinean rainforest. Our journey now takes us to the rainforests of northeastern Australia, as well as New Guinea and its neighboring islands, to meet the most famous and perhaps most formidable of its family, the Southern Cassowary. This is our 4th largest bird, and arguably the most dangerous on Earth. Standing up to 1.8 meters tall, with females sometimes reaching over 75 kilograms, this is a truly massive and powerful animal. Its appearance is the epitome of prehistoric survival. Its body is cloaked in dense black plumage that looks more like coarse hair than feathers. But it is the head and neck that are most dramatic. The skin is a brilliant, vivid blue, which contrasts with 2 long red wattles that hang from its throat. Atop its head sits the largest casque of all the cassowaries, a tall, brown, helmet-like structure whose exact function is still debated by scientists. It may be a sign of age and dominance, a tool for pushing through undergrowth, or even a weapon for fighting. The Southern Cassowary is a shy and solitary creature by nature, a ghost of the rainforest. Yet, it has a fearsome reputation, and for good reason. When cornered or provoked, it becomes incredibly aggressive. It can leap high into the air and strike forwards or downwards with its immense 3-toed feet. The innermost toe of each foot is armed with a spike-like claw, as sharp as a dagger, and up to 12 centimeters long. This weapon can inflict horrific and sometimes fatal injuries. Like its relatives, it is a crucial seed disperser. It feeds on fallen fruit, swallowing them whole. Its digestive system is remarkably gentle, allowing the seeds to pass through unharmed. As the cassowary wanders its large territory, it deposits these seeds, complete with their own pile of fertilizer, far and wide. It is the only animal capable of dispersing the seeds of some of the largest rainforest fruits, making its survival inextricably linked to the health of the entire ecosystem. The breeding pattern follows the family tradition. The larger female establishes a territory and will mate with a male before laying her 3 to 5 enormous, granular-surfaced, bright green eggs in a simple nest he has prepared. Having done her part, she leaves the male to his solitary duty. He will incubate the eggs for around 50 days, rarely leaving the nest, losing a significant amount of his body weight in the process. Upon hatching, the brown and cream-striped chicks are immediately dependent on their father for protection and guidance. He will guard them fiercely for the next 9 months to a year, teaching them how to find food and navigate the dangers of the rainforest. The Southern Cassowary is a spectacular, vital, and deeply respected giant, a powerful symbol of Australia's ancient rainforests, and a very worthy number 4 on our list. We remain in Australia for our number 3, a bird that is a national icon, and the 2nd largest bird in the world by height, the emu. Found throughout the continent, from coastal regions to the arid outback, the emu is a master of adaptation. Standing up to 1.9 meters tall, its shaggy gray-brown plumage gives it a somewhat unkempt appearance, but provides excellent camouflage in the scrublands and forests it inhabits. Its long neck and legs are hallmarks of a bird built for a life on the move. Emus are nomadic creatures, their movements dictated by the search for food and water. They are capable of traveling great distances at a steady, economical trot, but when necessary, they can sprint at speeds approaching 50 kilometers per hour. Their powerful 3-toed feet provide excellent grip, and while they don't possess the dagger-like claw of a cassowary, a kick from an emu can still break bones, and is a formidable defense against predators like dingoes. Their diet is broad and opportunistic. They feed on a wide variety of plants, seeds, fruits, and insects, their diet changing with the seasons. They are known to be particularly fond of insects like caterpillars and grasshoppers, and can consume large quantities when they are abundant. This flexible diet is a key reason for their success across such a wide range of Australian habitats. They also have an unusual ability to store large amounts of fat, allowing them to survive long periods without food. Interestingly, emus are also strong swimmers, readily crossing rivers and lakes when they need to. Their feathers have a unique double-shafted structure, with two plumes emerging from a single shaft, which gives them their shaggy look but also helps with insulation. They also have a transparent inner eyelid, which acts like a pair of goggles, protecting their eyes from the dust of the outback. The breeding story of the emu follows a now familiar pattern of dedicated fathers. After the female lays a clutch of large, dark green textured eggs, each one weighing nearly a kilogram, she leaves. The male then takes over completely. He will incubate the eggs for about 8 weeks, and during this entire period, he does not eat, drink, or defecate. He survives solely on his stored body fat and any morning dew he can collect from the nest. Once the black and white striped chicks hatch, the father becomes their fierce protector and teacher for the next 6 to 7 months. He will aggressively drive away any other enemy, including the mother, she returns to the area. The emu is more than just a quirky symbol of Australia. It is a resilient survivor, a long-distance traveler, and an example of incredible paternal endurance, making it a deserving bronze medalist in our countdown of avian giants. For our runner-up, we travel to the Horn of Africa, to the arid grasslands and scrub of Ethiopia, Somalia, Djibouti, and Kenya. Here lives a bird that was, until recently, considered just a subspecies of the common ostrich. But genetic evidence has confirmed it is a distinct species in its own right, the Somali ostrich. At first glance, it looks very similar to its more famous cousin, but there are key differences that set this magnificent bird apart. The most striking difference is the color of its bare skin. While the common ostrich has pinkish-gray skin on its neck and thighs, the Somali ostrich displays a remarkable blue-gray color. During the mating season, this color on the male intensifies to a brilliant, almost luminous blue, a spectacular signal of his breeding condition. This unique coloration is what gives it its other name, the blue-necked ostrich. In terms of size, it is a true giant, nearly matching the common ostrich. Males can stand up to 2.7 meters tall and weigh well over 130 kilograms. They possess the same incredible running ability, capable of sustained speeds of 50 kilometers per hour and short bursts of up to 70. Their powerful two-toed feet, with one large toe acting like a hoof and the smaller one providing balance, are adapted for life on the run in open country. Their social and breeding behavior also differs from the common ostrich. While common ostriches often form large, fluid flocks, Somali ostriches tend to live more solitary lives or in pairs. During the breeding season, a male will defend a territory and attempt to attract females. Unlike the common ostrich, where a major hen and several minor hens lay eggs in one nest, the Somali ostrich's system appears to be more focused on a single-pair bond, with the male and female sharing incubation duties. This shared parenting is a significant departure from the Rha-type pattern we have seen so far. The male typically incubates the large, glossy white eggs at night, his dark plumage providing camouflage in the darkness. The female, with her more drab, brownish-gray feathers, takes the day shift, her colors blending in perfectly with the sandy, arid soil. It is a cooperative strategy that increases the chances of their offspring's survival. The Somali ostrich is a relatively new discovery in terms of its species status, a reminder that we are still learning about the great animals of our world. It is a bird of spectacular beauty, incredible speed, and unique social behavior. As a distinct species, facing its own conservation challenges, this blue-necked giant of the African plains stands proudly as the second biggest bird on our planet. And so we arrive at number 1, the undisputed champion, the heavyweight title holder of the avian world, the common ostrich. Native to the savannas and semi-arid lands of Africa, this bird is the very definition of a giant. It is, by a significant margin, the largest and heaviest living bird on Earth. Males can reach an astonishing height of 2.8 meters, that's over 9 feet tall, and can weigh more than 156 kilograms. Everything about this bird is on a colossal scale. Its legs are immensely powerful, capable of propelling it at speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour, making it the fastest bird on land. A single stride can cover 5 meters. These legs are also its primary weapon. A forward kick from an ostrich can be fatal even to a lion, delivered with immense force from its large two-toed foot. Its eyes are the largest of any land animal, each one about 5 centimeters in diameter, providing it with exceptional vision to spot predators from a great distance. The ostrich is a social bird, often living in nomadic groups of 5 to 50 individuals that wander the African plains in search of food. They are primarily herbivores, feeding on roots, seeds, and leaves, but will also eat insects and small reptiles. The myth of them burying their heads in the sand is just that, a myth. They do, however, dig shallow holes in the ground to use as nests, and when tending to their eggs, they will lie down and press their long necks to the ground to be less visible, which from a distance can give the impression that their head is buried. The breeding system is complex. A territorial male will mate with a dominant major hen and several other minor hens. All the hens lay their eggs in a single communal nest, a shallow scrape in the ground. This nest can contain 20 to 60 eggs, each one the largest of any living bird, weighing up to 1.4 kilograms. The dominant hen organizes the nest, ensuring her own eggs are in the protected center. Parenting duties are shared, but not equally. The dominant hen and the territorial male take turns incubating the massive clutch. The drab female sits on the nest during the day, her coloring blending with the sand, while the black and white male takes the night shift, his dark feathers making him difficult to see in the dark. After about 40 days, the chicks hatch and are cared for by both the male and the major hen, who will cooperatively defend their brood against jackals, hyenas, and eagles. The common ostrich is a true marvel of evolution. It is a creature of superlatives, the tallest, the heaviest, fastest running bird, with the largest eyes and the largest eggs. It is a survivor, perfectly adapted to its environment, a living testament to nature's ability to produce creatures of breathtaking scale and power. It is, without question, the #1 biggest bird in the world. From the frozen shores of Antarctica to the sun-baked plains of Africa and the dense rainforests of Australia, we have journeyed across the globe to witness these 10 avian titans. Each one, in its own unique way, is a masterpiece of evolution, a giant that has carved out a successful existence on our planet. Whether through sheer size, incredible speed, or astonishing endurance, these birds command our respect and ignite our curiosity about the natural world. They are more than just big. They are vital parts of their ecosystems, shaping the landscapes they inhabit. The world of birds is full of such wonders, and these giants are just the beginning. I hope this journey has given you a new appreciation for the scale and diversity of life that shares our world. Now, I would love to hear from you. Which of these magnificent birds was your favorite? Was it the enduring emperor penguin, the fearsome cassowary, or the supreme champion, the ostrich? Let me know in the comments below. I'm always fascinated to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this exploration of the world's biggest birds and wish to continue discovering the marvels of the animal kingdom with me, please consider subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications. There is always more to see, more to learn, and more to be amazed by. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Until next time, keep looking and keep wondering.